From the Nations Cup now. We'll go to AFCON.
That's what success does. Because if they didn't win, it's also because of the changes.
Exactly.
You know, but that means success just changes.
The first change was enforced because of injury. Nkolo came on, scored the goal. Wow. But the second one, surely Vincent Abubakar, if you've watched him play for Porto, you know he's very capable of that kind of quality.
You'll be surprised why he's actually on the bench.
Tactical reasons, because he's been coming on.
Because you know he's a fantastic forward.
Yes.
He's done it with Porto. He's now with Besiktas, still doing getting in the goals. I see anytime I see the Cameroonian team and I don't see Mr. Abubakar starting, I'm like, okay, because I think this is their best. I think he's the best striker they have. But like you said, it's tactical, and he comes in maybe when the defenders are a little bit weakened and tired. He comes in with his full of strength, full of vigor, running at them, bullying them, and gets in the goals.
Okay.
So kudos to the coach, Hugo Bruce.
Kudos to him, getting his title with relatively inexperienced and unknown players, except Vincent Abubakar. And of course, the goal he scored proved that, hey, he's actually the best there. Okay, now Nigerian Professional Football League, so many drama. Now, Austin, Rangers, they have a slow start to the season. But just give it to MFM, second on the table right now. They went away to win, and that was the only away victory that was recorded at the weekend. Kano Pillars and ABS, it was Kano Pillars winning. Shooting Stars and Rivers United, the unbeaten run is ended. And Lobby Stars and Wiki Tourist, Lobby winning. Fayumba and Rangers, that's a controversial game. And Niger Tornadoes and Casina United, that ended in a draw. And of course, for Economy Warriors and Enyimba Economy winning, Nasarawa United and Plateau State. Plateau United still unbeaten. I mean, the 6th game unbeaten, but the draw, they're top of the table. So the draws away from home definitely still say is good for them. But the thing is, they're the only team that is unbeaten in this season so far. Abia Warriors and Gobe United. And the game of the weekend for me, MFM going to Sunshine Stars, anytime they get to lose away from home, they blame the referee. But now they're home. What happened?
It's more like that is more like results of the weekend, because the game of the weekend was supposed to be the one in Inewi between Rangers and Ifeanyiba and Austin.
So that's what it is. Major talking points. MFM went away to win. Finally, Aqua United won a game this season. Plateau United stays unbeaten. And then Enugu Rangers and Ifeanyiba, that one gave us so much talking points. So let's go to Enugu coach Imama Amakakabo is standing by to talk to us. Good morning, coach. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, always a delight to have you. Coach, your team lost that game, but so much talking points. What did you get out of that game?
I think it's unfortunate that a lot of people are working so hard to move the league forward, and a few persons are dragging it back to the back days, and it's so unfortunate.
Well, why have you said this? I mean, was the officiating not good enough for you?
Well, every time I treated something sometime last week, and maybe because of my athletic nature, words are kind of used by me and misunderstood by a whole lot of people. I said when you are in a position where you know so much, but you can't say so much because you can't fight the system, it becomes a problem. In my position now, I fight against the system if I go talking about a whole lot of things that is happening. So the game has been played. It was supposed to be a live game. Unfortunately, it wasn't a live game. But I hope it will relate for Nigerians to make up their mind. Despite the fact that no matter what happens, the results this time cannot be changed.
Okay, most people didn't really see that game because it wasn't broadcast live, technical issues and all that. No, for you, if you look at the table, Rangers is really not doing so well. Slow start to the season. What are you going to do differently in subsequent games that you will be having?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Rangers' position right now is not too good. I mean, slow start to defending the title. What are you going to do differently in subsequent matches?
Just work harder. We are league champions, and definitely everybody's going to work, where the team to beat. At this point in time, so it's difficult for me to go out and complain, because when you look at my position now, if I complain, everybody will say because it's not doing too well. But these are issues that I think have to be seriously looked at. Let me make a suggestion here. I think it's about time that the league bodies have a technical department to actually, look at games, that are played within the week, and actually make the assessment of games that are played within the week. I think it's going to help the league a whole lot. and not just waiting for reports to come or whatever. I think, you know, it is going to help our league move forward, especially in times like this that we need to actually sell our league.
Coach, yes, I like that a lot, but let's still address the issues. I didn't really get you. Tell me, do you have problems with the officiating of that game in any way?
Yes, I did. You know, you play a game where almost all the calls, you know, every contest is against your team. And, you know, when the players are giving so much and are getting every contact they make against them, then it becomes a problem, psychologically affects the players, you know. Kudos to the players, they kept their heads up, you know. I had cause to, you know, ask why the goal that we scored was disallowed, because I was watching the AR1, immediately the goal was scored. He was the person that was supposed to pick up the offside. He was running towards me. And all of a sudden, he stopped when the referee called that it wasn't a goal. And shocked me. I said, wow.
Okay. All right. We'll try to establish connection again with Coach Imama Amakakagwa. He's the head coach of Enugu Rangers. We're reviewing that game between Ifeanyi and Enugu Rangers. Enugu Rangers lost by a single goal. But Chinasia, let's put it again on the front burner. Officiating. It's still an issue this season.
Well, will officiating not be an issue in football, not just the Nigerian Premier League? You know, it happens every time. Well, what I always say, especially when it comes to league football, is that I think in the long run, these decisions even themselves out, because sometimes it favors you, sometimes it does not favor you. And when it favors the coach doesn't say much about it. And when it doesn't favor him, that's when you hear them talking about it. So it happens in football. Sometimes it goes for you. Unfortunately now, because we couldn't get to see the game, you know, as we were supposed to see, it was supposed to be a live game, and we didn't get to see it. So we might not be able to draw our own conclusions yet, but this is hearing from one side of the, you know, of the matter. They're talking about Coach Imama, and he's saying that the officiating was not good for them at all. So
okay, I think I love what he said when he says they want the league body to actually have a technical body to monitor games, so that they will not just rely on match reports alone. By the time they have that, I feel maybe that's another angle that's going to help, because they won't just rely on just the match commissioner and also reports coming from the referee department. So that's a good step forward. But then coaches will always complain when they don't get to win games. I love what Pep Guardiola said when he was asked about, you know, referees and officiating and all that. He says if they had taken their chances, they won't be looking at, you know, what the referee had done wrong. So when you're playing a game and you have like maybe 16 shots on goal and maybe 6 on target, and you score 1 and the referee disallowed, you don't have to cry foul because you had other chances and you couldn't take it. So I think that's just the way it is. So when your players on the field of play, when you have a chance, take it. There's not so much the referee can do when you just score 1 goal and it's allowed and the penalty is given. We've seen flick penalties being given even when the player is offside, is being fouled and all that. We saw the Arsenal game and everything. So I think it's just a normal thing. Let your players take the chances.
It's part of the game, referee mistakes and all. But then when it becomes too frequent, when particular teams are involved,
just 6 games and almost every week,
and there's something to complain about.
I want to hear from Sunshine Stars because they lost at home. Was it the referee?
Okay. Let's see the table. Let's see the table after match day 6 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. That's how it looks. Plateau United are still on top and still unbeaten. MFM. Lagos fans, start dreaming again.
13 points from 6 games. That's a very, very good
Abia
start.
Warriors, they're saying, well, they're still live after Coach Kennedy Boboye.
Yeah, they're keeping tabs on them, right?
That's right. And then ABS, Emba, Lobby, Kano Pillars, Rivers United. So that's the top 10 in the Nigerian Professional Football League. That's the table right there. And Aqua United could only just lift a bit, but still looking down there.
Austin, look at Rangers. Rangers 16 on the log, 6 points from 6 games. That's an average of 1 a game.
Coach Imama explained it clearly that we're the league champions. Everyone wants to come out and beat them.
Teams are working overtime to beat you, so that means you have to step your own game up as well too.
And you should be expecting that as when you win the league. So I don't think that's an excuse. When you win the league, you should expect teams to come at you and play get their A game anytime they come up against you.
A break has come on us also. We'll take a quick break now. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere.